Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. That's weird to say, this is the first time I've ever made a YouTube channel and this is my very first video as well. It's definitely a wee bit outside my comfort zone, but 100% think this is the right thing to do. I've always loved to watch YouTube myself, especially fitness, and in likes of like Christian Guzman, Steve Cook, David Lay, people like that. These are the sort of people that's inspired me, that I listened to and when I was a lot younger, and I learnt a lot from them. And just for, if I could do that for other people this now and educate them in terms of fitness and nutrition and mental health, and in terms of mentality and mindset, and even just lifestyle stuff as well. If I can educate the same way that those people educated me, that would be great. So that's my whole idea by creating my YouTube channel. Most importantly, I want to give you some entertainment, to put a smile on your face, to just for you to enjoy watching the video. And even just when you come back from work, you come back from uni, from school, wherever you come from, and you come back home and you watch my video, it puts a smile on your face, makes you a wee bit more happier, a bit more grateful for the things we have in life, and just enjoy watching the videos. That would really make my day, and that's a big reason why I've created a YouTube channel. As I said, this is my very first video and it is the 10 must try home exercises. I understand the situation in the UK this now and across the world around the coronavirus situation, with a lot of weird things happening in the world, and a lot of gyms are closed and you might not have equipment at home. Well, in this video I'm going to show you 10 different exercises, and there may or may not be a bonus one at the end. You might just need to wait and see. So 10 exercises that you can do totally at home. It covers your back, it covers your legs, it covers your arms, it covers your chest, it covers your shoulders, it covers pretty much everything, even your calves as well, and your abs. So tons of different exercises, and a lot of exercises you probably haven't seen before. I'm not just talking about general squats or maybe a lunge or something like that. I'm talking about exercises that you've got to be a bit creative about and understand how to use your body. So yeah, hit the like button, subscribe, and let's get started. And the first exercise is Bulgarian split squats. This one you can have a rucksack on filled with some stuff, and it will help to add a bit more resistance. But the idea is this works your quads and your glutes really well. So unilateral exercise, so it helps with any imbalances you've got between each leg, and overall it's really good exercise. I would highly advise giving it a go, and helps your balance too. As you can see, I've got to stabilise myself with my foot, make sure I don't fall over. Nearly falling over there. And the second exercise is towel hamstring curls. So you're going to put your heels on a towel that's on the ground, and you're going to drag your heels up to nearly your bum and straighten your legs out down the bottom. This is a great one for working your hamstrings. Really good exercise, and also you'll make sure you're squeezing your glutes when you're doing this, so my bum is never really touching the ground. So it's always staying off the ground, and make sure you're really curling with your legs, and you shouldn't have any back pain when you're doing this as well. As you can see from my face, it's a really tough exercise, so give this one a go as well. Next leg exercise is pistol squats. This is probably the toughest leg exercise here. So this isn't a full pistol squat, this is a box pistol squat. As you can see, I'm sitting down on the sofa, just a small break down the bottom of the sofa, and then coming back up. And it's a squat that's only on one leg. You can see in here that I'm alternating between my left foot and my right foot. Helps with making sure your legs don't tire out too quickly. On this exercise, you want to try and focus on keeping your chest up and making sure your knee goes in line with your toes, and also trying to make sure that the heel that's not on the ground stays off the ground for the majority of the exercise. And the last leg exercise is just a simple one. It is calf raises. You can either do this on 2 feet or the 1 foot. This works your calves. As you can see, my calves contracting up the top and stretching down the bottom. You can either use 1 foot on this exercise or you can use 2 feet, and if you use 1 foot it's a lot harder when you're doing it, so use this if 2 feet is a wee bit easier for you. As well, make sure it's a controlled tempo and on the lowering portion that your foot goes below parallel. And one of my absolute favourite exercises, press ups. I'm going to show you lots of different variations here, starting from the least difficult going on to the hardest difficulty. This is going to be working your chest, going to be working your anterior delt, which is the front of your shoulder, and be working your triceps as well. You'll be able to see that sometimes I change my grip to a closer grip like I am here. This is going to put more emphasis on your triceps, and it certainly makes the exercise a lot harder. You want to make sure you're tucking your elbows in as well by your side, roughly about a 45-degree angle. And here as well I'm doing incline press ups, making it a tad more difficult again, putting a bit more stress on the shoulders. Tough exercise. Would highly recommend giving it a go and trying to progress through the variations. And the next exercise is tricep dips. Again, a few different variations in this one too. This is mainly working your triceps, which is the back of your arm, the back of your upper arm, and also working a bit of chest and anterior delts too. You can add a bag with some weight in it to add a bit more resistance to make it a wee bit harder, and also make sure you only go down as far as you feel comfortable with. My shoulder flexibility isn't great at all, so I'm not going down too deep with this exercise. And again, this is a tougher variation too. And the next exercise is pull up Superman, and really good exercise for training your upper back, a wee bit of your erector spinae as well. As you can see, my upper back and my rear delts are working quite hard to do that. So the previous one is doing it without any resistance. This one I'm doing it with maybe about 2 kilos in each hand, just using milk bottles. This is definitely the hardest exercise that's in this one. Adding a wee bit of weight to this is extremely hard. You can see I'm really kind of struggling up the top to try and stop me shaking. So really tough exercise, good for training your upper back and staying really tight, which is always important. And going on to everyone's favourite exercise, bicep curls. Here I'm just using a rucksack filled with some bags and books, and I'm making sure to take a neutral grip down the bottom and supinate my hand so my palm faces the ceiling. Really good at targeting your biceps, and really good contraction up the top and stretch down the bottom, which is always important for building some good muscle. Here you can use 2 hands, which mimics the easy bar curl. It's a wee bit kind of nicer on your wrists and helps to target the outer side of your biceps. So great exercise again. And exercise number 9 is lateral raises. So in that bag is just a few books, some water bottles, stuff like that to add a bit of resistance. What I'm doing is raising my arm up to my side and rolling it back down slowly. This is working your side delts. Great exercise, and it's a fundamental one too, so you can still do this at home, which is always good. Number 10 is sit-ups to Russian twist. So I'm doing a sit-up and then I'm going to raise my heels off the ground and do a Russian twist either side. Heels go back on the ground and go back down in my sit-up. You can see down the bottom in my sit-up I am opening my rib cage to stretch my abs. This is such a great exercise because it targets both your abs as well as your obliques, and it gives a really good stretch down the bottom for your abs as long as you focus on opening your rib cage. And as well, you can add a bit of resistance here. I'm using I think 12 pack of water bottles or maybe 8 pack water bottles, and I'm using a bit of weight and making sure to touch the ground every time with the water bottles. And as a bit of a joke, I picked up a chair to see if I could do it as well, and as you can see I'm probably smiling a wee bit when I'm doing it. It was pretty fun trying to do it, and probably advise not doing this, but it was a good laugh trying. And this is a bonus exercise for staying this long in the video. Thank you very much for staying here. This is knee pull-ins to each shoulder, really good at targeting your lower abs as well as your obliques. and also helps by putting your hands down through a bit of stability. Really good exercise. Would advise trying this one too. Thank you very much for making it all the way through my YouTube video and making it to this point. I really do appreciate it. If you found the exercises are too easy, then pop down the comments saying they're too easy and I can give you harder ones. And if they're too hard, that's no problem at all, because they are more to the intermediate to advanced level. Pop them down in the comments, or even give me a wee message on one of my Instagram or my Facebook, telling me they're a wee bit too hard for you, and I can also make a video for yourself too. So let me know and I'll make that video. Thank you for making this far, and I've got a lot of things planned, a lot of fun things, a lot of stuff that's kind of quite entertaining, and I think you will thoroughly enjoy it. So stay tuned. I'll be trying to put up one every week roughly, and probably more to the weekend. Can try and aim to make it Saturday, and possibly try and increase the frequency of my videos too. So thank you very much for coming this far. Press the like, press the subscribe and the notification bells. I really do appreciate it, and stay strong.